Hey everybody, David Skarika here. So figure, we just had the elections in the UK. So why not let's have a little UK theme. Um, let's look at the pound. The pound actually, even though some people would consider the government that got elected to be kind of more socialist, but you can see actually the pound's actually had a nice little jump here the past few days, back up to its high end of the range here. I think part of the reason is markets always dislike instability. And if there had been like a hung parliament or minority government, maybe that would have changed. But the pound actually looks pretty good here. It looks like I don't know, like this is another consolidation. Obviously, this is the big tank that happened in 2022, and then it's rallied from basically par to 128. So is this going to be um, this kind of move before higher? And the one thing about this Labor government, even though obviously people know my politics, I'm a libertarian, etc., is they are pretty run of the mill in the middle. So, I don't think there's nothing. They're not as, I guess you could say, as extreme as Corbyn was. So I don't think I think that's another reason as well. So, but you can see the pound has acted pretty well the last few days, and the I guess the market is looking at it. So, I guess we could look at the FTSE just quickly here too. The FTSE is interesting. The UK has, I'm just gonna check a second here. Sorry. I don't know why there wasn't a FTSE. I don't know. I'll find it in a second here. Um, uh, Here we go. We're just gonna look at the UK ETF. So you can see kind of same thing. The market had kind of consolidated here. Maybe another move higher back to the highs here. Obviously, I wouldn't be buying UK stocks, but UK is kind of interesting because they have so many large cap multinationals. Stocks like Anglo American, et cetera, et cetera. They have so many stocks that are and a lot of large mining companies. So their market really isn't like a lot of it is not based on the domestic economy. Of course, they have their banks and all that sort of thing. So it is an interesting market, especially because even though Britain basically produces no commodities themselves, they're they have a lot of commodity exposure because a lot of their large multinationals, like I said, like Anglo and some others, are these big global commodity conglomerates. So anyhow, I just thought you show that look at all these markets kind of look like this, etc. So anyhow, I'll just leave it on that note. So I'm kind of tired today. I don't know if I sound like I don't have the same kind of energy. I posted it on my YouTube page. So we had this crazy lightning storm last night. Absolutely insane. One of the craziest ones. I've lived here 12 years now. One of the craziest ones I ever saw. And for some reason, they didn't turn off the power. So it blew out a transformer in the house near me. And then I had a surge into my house from it. I thought it was like the scariest thing you've ever heard in your life, the sound. Um, I thought lightning was basically entering my house. So they blew out my power. And then, they turned the power off here in some other places as well. And somebody told me that has a view of my house, like that transformer was just lit up like on fire. So anyhow, they didn't get around because there were all kinds of issues all over the island today. Someone's house even burnt down. So anyhow, they weren't able to get to it. I obviously didn't sleep well last night. I'm doing this after midnight, Monday morning, I guess you could say, Sunday night, and I'm kind of beat. And then once my generator kind of runs out, I'll be sleeping with nothing. So I'll have to kind of um, do that as well. So put up with that as well. So anyhow, I'm not gonna sleep right tonight. So anyhow, I hopefully I'm sorry if I don't have my kind of usual energy when I'm doing this because I'm kind of a little beat. And I was like, you know what? I might as well just do this now because I'll be even more exhausted tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna put these all up before I go to bed. So everybody take care. And British sound is the pound.